Hi and welcome to this video. Now the other day I was at a car show. You may have saw the video, it was the last one that I did, and I noticed something rather worrying about this car. Now even though I've had it for 2 years, it's something that I've never noticed, and you've probably seen from the title or thumbnail, you probably know what I'm referring to, but it is the tyres that are on this car. The 4 rubber things which connect you to the road or keep you on the road. Now when you say keep an eye on your tyres, more than likely you automatically think of the tread depth, or condition, that type of thing. This time in this video I'm basically asking the question, how old are tyres before they're too old? Now at the moment there is no, when a tyre gets too old it's illegal. If you look on manufacturer websites, these range on anything from 6 years to about 10 years I think. So let's jump out, let's have a look at the tyres on this car, and then you'll be able to understand and we'll talk a bit further. So if you look at this tyre, I know it's a bit tight to get in down here, but the first thing you look at is the tread depth. Now I know it's hard to see because it's quite low, but there is plenty of tread on that tyre. But the main thing with this video that I'm referring to is that bit there. You can see where the light is, the 0408. Now that is a date stamp in which the tyre was made, so it's the 4th week of 2008. So yeah, already this tyre is somewhat quite old. So I know these front two were replaced at the same time because they're both same tyre, so I've checked the other side and that says 08 as well, so these are definitely due for renewal. Let's go to the back and have a look at those. So the 2 back ones of this car are different, they were replaced at different times. So just have a quick look at these. The tread depth is, there's only a mil or 2 left on that, so it is due for renewal. But the more worrying thing is the fact, let's find the date, which is there, you can see it. So 0305. So yeah, the 3rd week of 2005. So that is quite worrying. So yeah, that tyre is definitely old. I'll just check the other one on this side if I can get through. Don't know if I can get the camera down, but I can't. I'll just squeeze through and I'll bring you back. So yeah, sorry, I couldn't get the camera down there, it's a bit too tight. But yeah, that one is 2006. So basically I've got some very old tyres on this car. So let me jump back in the car and we'll continue. Sit you back on here. So yeah, I've got some very old tyres on this car, which is quite worrying because I mean it's only rubber that keeps yourself planted to the road, and these are somewhat more than the 10 years old, which is pretty much stated on the website. So I am going to get these changed, all 4, as and when I can. I don't know if I can do all 4 together, but I'll be definitely getting the back 2 done first, seeing as though they are older. Now the main reason I've done this video is I'm urging you to check your tyres. So it doesn't have to be a classic car like this. I mean, obviously with classic cars they are sat around a lot longer, so it's easier for tyres to become older before the tread depth goes. But it can happen to dailies. Now the reason I say check dailies is that there's 2 reasons that this could or may happen as well. Is that, or the first being, is that you obviously buy some tyres which have been sat around, even though they're brand new, they could have been sat in a shop somewhere for up to 5 years, and you get them cheap because of this. But obviously by the time you wear them down, if you don't do a great deal of mileage, they're going to get old again. Or if you buy second-hand tyres, again the same thing can happen. They could have been sat around a bit, you get them cheaper because of this, and again you're rolling around on old tyres. So they don't have to be on a classic car, they can be on a daily, that you go back and forth to work at 70-80 mile an hour. As I say, the reason again why I want you to check your tyres if you haven't looked at this is that, like me, I was quite worried because I had myself in this car, but I've also had my family, so I would hate the worst to happen because of old tyres. Now I'm not saying, you know, things like blowouts happen only on old tyres. They do obviously, you know, go on new tyres as well, but yeah, more than likely it's going to go on an older tyre because the rubber's perished, it's cracked, you know, that type of thing. But I want to say again, I want your thoughts on this, on what you think to this video on this type of thing. As you've seen from that back tyre that's 2005, it's not cracked, it looks healthy. You wouldn't even know it was from 2005, to be fair, maybe a year or two. And that's the worrying thing, because, you know, to a normal person that just looks at the tyre, thinks it's okay. I mean, like I say, at the end of the day, the four wheels are only rubber. They're what keep your car to the road. You know, and as I say, if it's on a daily, even a 1 litre now, the EcoBoost are like 125 brake horsepower. You can have fun in them, throw them around, but you know, if you're doing that at 70-80 mile an hour on old tyres, yeah. So let me know your comments down below. I've tried to keep this video pretty quick and, you know, simple. I just basically want to put this out there just to ask your opinions on if you've got similar tyres on your classic or daily, you know, if they're the same age, yeah, or old as what I've got on here, and if you're worried about changing them or not. Now I know some people it's all to do with cost, and that thing is why you buy second-hand tyres, but yeah, leave your comments down below on what you think and your thoughts behind it. As I say, myself personally, I want to try and get them changed as soon as I can, but luckily with this car it doesn't go that far, but it doesn't mean that it's a good idea to run on them. So as I say, I will be getting them done as soon as possible. So looking at this one, now I've got the tyre off, I've noticed I've actually got a nail in it, which doesn't help. It's wearing on that side, and now I can see the rubber, it's looking a bit dried out, so it's a good job that this one is being replaced. And on this one, yeah, same again, it's wearing a bit on that side, and the rubber's not looking too great. So hopefully these will be getting changed. Oh, I've actually got something in there as well, just see it. So I'm actually glad that these are getting changed. So yep, I got some new tyres. They are budgets, very budgets, but at least they're brand new and the rubber's nice and squishy. The date stamp is also the 12th week of 2023, that's upside down, but yeah, fairly recent, so that's good. So yep, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a video, and say leave your comments down below on what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.